You may decide that you don't like the way your slides are laid out. In fact, you may even think, well, if you could do it yourself, you would change everything. And you can change those things. I'll show you how. I've got my Chapter 3 exercise file on changing slide layouts open, and you'll notice that I've added a lot more slides. Most of it's just text for now. So here's a slide that has a basic layout. I can change this at any time by selecting the slide, on the Home ribbon tab, selecting Layout, and changing the layout. You'll see how it automatically changes the text when I change the layout. For example, it bumped the text over and gave me all the room I wanted to put my own placeholders in. I can change layout again to Content with Caption, and it bumps it around again. I'm going to keep it as Title and Content to show you one other thing. This is something that will probably happen to you all the time. When you're moving text, it just so happens it's very easy to actually take that placeholder and move it a little bit. In fact, you could accidentally move it a lot. That's perfectly okay. All you need to do is come over here to the Home ribbon tab and choose Reset. What that does is it changes the layout back to the way it was based on the slide master. So again, if you move it, hit Reset, and that slide layout goes back the way it was. You can actually create your own slide layouts. We can do that by going to the View tab, selecting Slide Master, and then selecting Insert Layout. Now, it's a good idea to insert your own layout if you find that you're making the same changes every time to more than one group of slides. You're better off just creating a brand new layout, and that way it's going to be easy for you to set that to any slide you want. So here's our new layout. Now all I have to do is insert a placeholder. I'm going to do that by selecting Insert Placeholder on the Slide Master ribbon tab. And now I can put in a placeholder based on what I think I'm going to be using this layout for most often. I'm going to choose Text. Now I can click and drag to create my placeholder. And here it is. But here's the neat thing. This is my layout, so I can actually do whatever I want to do with it. In fact, I want it centered. So I'm going to select the Center button, and now I can make it bold-faced. And I can do the same thing to all the rest of the bulleted icons by clicking and dragging and highlighting them. I can make them bold-faced, or I can make them italicized. I can do whatever I want. It's my layout. When I'm all done, I can right-click on the layout in the left-hand side and select Rename Layout. Now I'm going to give it a name that's meaningful to me so that I can find it easily in the layout list. I'm going to call this one Centered Bullets. I click Rename. And now I've just added my own layout element. I'm going to select Close Master View to get back to my slides. And now I'm going to find a slide that I want to change to my new layout. Here's the agenda slide. I'm going to come up to the Layout tab, and here's my new one, Centered Bullets. So now I didn't have to do anything, and it changed it according to how I created my layout. Again, this is really useful for you if you find yourself always making the same changes to a bunch of slides. You're better off just creating a brand new layout, and then it's as easy as coming up here to the Layout tab and changing your layout.